So we jumped on the ferry this morning. Unfortunately, this is the last one. We headed over to Cebu, but the airport is still 150 kilometres away. But we spent last night discussing adding a final challenge. Kieran suggested to come down the west coast, which means you have to cross the ridge line into Cebu City, the 1,200 metres climb, and I foolishly said yes, but the first resort is only 60k, is kind of the base of the climb, which is good because we didn't get to Cebu until 11. It's pretty warm, but the resort is amazing. It's only been open like a year. The Filipino version of the Maldives. It's on bamboo stilts, and there's snorkeling just off your back deck. Day 2 is just a hill climb up to an Airbnb at the top of the mountains. Tough day. I think we've got 50 k's, but probably doing 5 k's an hour, so it's going to be 10 hours of hill climbing. Probably not that long, but some of it's like 28%. You can hear the scooters are even flat out in first gear to get up. Trucks crawling past. Nothing can usually give you a sense of how steep hills are, but that truck is in first gear. Every once in a while, someone rides past going, "Go, go, go!" Which is really encouraging, because just really quickly, the views become amazing, which is worth it. And as the higher you go, the cooler it gets. You can't get a sense of how tall, how steep, or how hard anything is. But this is to remind me, this is really hard.
It's a weird area up there. I think a lot of people have tried to put cafes up there. There's endless cafes along the mountain ridge with hardly any of them open. And then this brand new Airbnb and the most amazing food from this restaurant just down the road.
Lakeview Lee Jardin. We just had it delivered, and I sat out the back trying to get brave enough to fly the drone. Pretty windy on top of the mountains.
Take off.
So next morning we left Grey Rock Cabins, and we weren't quite at the peak. So there was still a few hundred metres of climbing to go, but then once we found a nice place to get coffee, that was over and done with pretty quick. Thankfully, Kamut had popped in a bit of a gravel track down, although the gravel track quickly turned into
Hello, my friend.
single track, and then the single track turned into just gates. Private property, so it was really a walk. So although we left pretty early, it took us all day to get to the final resort. Lovely way to finish off our ride through the Philippines. The contradiction of feeling a long way away from civilization on Panay, and then the floods of Negros, hill climbs and getting lost on the way to Cebu, and then the nicest resort of all of our stays.